Astro Duel Deluxe is developed by Panic Button, who had a great hand in porting the Rocket League games to consoles, and here we have a very simplistic top-down space shooter in the vein of maybe like an Asteroid or something, but it's very multiplayer focused, and it's available on Nintendo Switch. That's where it was. Well, it's also on phones, but this is where I reviewed it, was on Nintendo Switch, and honestly it's just a lot of fun. There's not much depth to it. There are only a couple of modes, and the main crux of it is to shoot, pick up power-ups and kill your opponents. There are single player in terms of free-for-all, like 1 versus 1 versus 1 versus 1, or there is team games, and the sort of main things is to either kill the ships or destroy the ships or kill the pilots. The only real difference between that is one bullet will kill the enemy in the ship game, and another, and in the team pilots, if you blow up the ship, there will be a little person floating through space, and you've got to hit them again in a certain time frame in order to register the kill, or their ship will respawn and they'll go back into it. And that's pretty much it. It's easy enough. You use a thruster button to move around, you sort of move left and right. And that's about it. There's a point system to it. It's very straightforward. Maps, there aren't a huge amount of maps. There are around a dozen maps. They feel relatively similar to one another. But what makes this game sort of a really enjoyable, I guess, experience is just how easy and pick up and play it is, that it works so well on Nintendo Switch. There's nothing crazy to it. For its price, maybe it's a bit high, but that's what you're going to get on new systems. But yeah, I don't know, every now and then it was kind of fun to sort of at lunch break and walk, or just around the house, just say, hey, I'm going to put this on for 5 minutes. But that's sort of it, really. That's the crux of it all. That's how long you'll probably play it at a time. You're not going to be jumping in for an hour or two. There's nothing there to give you that sort of depth feeling. You just play these couple of modes and this dozen or so maps, and it's just a bit of fun. But yeah, that's genuinely it. Like, there's not a lot to this game. It's just, as you can see from the visuals, they're not incredible. They do the job. They're pixelated, they work. The game runs buttery smooth. The gameplay is fine. Like, you see the little white circles around the ship, that tells you how many bullets you currently have, so it stops you sort of spamming the fire button. So you have 3 at any one time at max, and then you shoot more and then they sort of come back over time. It's fun. It's not incredible, it's not bad by any means, but if you're in for you're looking for more easy local co-op games, and games like Mario Kart and other higher price games aren't your thing, you could find some fun here. It's totally does the job, and it offers some good retro fun.
Red wins. Red wins game.